Imagine spinning a globe. Your finger traces the curve of South America, and then it stops on a splash of green and yellow, so vast it seems to swallow the continent. That's Brazil. It's a name that instantly conjures images, sounds, and feelings. You might think of the thunderous roar of a football stadium, the hypnotic rhythm of a samba drum, or the breathtaking view from a mountain overlooking a city teeming with life. And you'd be right, but that's only the first page of a very long, very colorful book. Brazil is a powerhouse, a giant in every sense. In its land, in its culture, and in its global importance. It's a place where the past and the future dance together in the streets, creating a present that is vibrant, complex, and utterly captivating. First things first, let's get our bearings. Brazil is the undisputed giant of South America, occupying a massive chunk of the eastern side of the continent. To say it's big is a wild understatement. Imagine taking the entire contiguous United States and trying to fit it inside Brazil. You'd still have room left over for another Texas or two. It's the fifth largest country in the world. It borders almost every other nation in South America, except Chile and Ecuador. This immense size means that Brazil isn't just one place. It's a collection of many different worlds. The country is officially divided into 26 states, plus a federal district for the capital, Brasilia. These states are grouped into 5 distinct regions: São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Brasilia on the map. Traveling between them can feel like visiting different countries. In the north, you have the dense, humid Amazon basin. The northeast is famous for its stunning coastline, the northeast's arid interior, and its rich Afro-Brazilian culture. Head to the central west, and you'll find vast savannas and the unique wetlands of the Pantanal. The southeast is the economic heartland, home to megacities like São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. And finally, the south has a more temperate climate, strong European influences, where you might even see frost in the winter. This geographical diversity is the backbone of the nation's identity. When you talk about Brazil's geography, one name towers above all others: the Amazon. This isn't just a forest, it's an ecosystem so vast and vital that it's often called the lungs of our planet. It's a world of breathtaking biodiversity, home to an estimated 1 in 10 known species on the planet. Imagine walking through a place where new species of insects, plants, and even monkeys are still being discovered. It's a living library of biology, a treasure trove of life that has been evolving for millions of years. This immense forest plays a critical role in regulating the global climate. The billions of trees absorb enormous amounts of carbon dioxide and release oxygen back into the atmosphere. Its flying rivers bring essential rainfall to agricultural regions thousands of miles away. But this vital ecosystem is under serious threat. Deforestation, fires, and land clearing endanger species and indigenous communities. Protecting the Amazon is one of the most urgent environmental challenges of our time. The river carries more water than the next 7 combined. Within and above it thrive pink river dolphins, thousands of fish, macaws, jaguars, and sloths. The Amazon is nature's power and fragility, and a responsibility we all share. If Brazil has a face the world recognizes instantly, it is the city of Rio de Janeiro. Known as the Cidade Maravilhosa, Rio's landscape is so spectacular it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Postcards come to life as street rhythm syncs with the waves. Life in Rio is lived outdoors, under the sun, on the beaches, and in open-air cafes. No landmark is more synonymous with Brazil than Christ the Redeemer, perched atop Corcovado with open arms. Riding the cog train to the summit is a pilgrimage for tourists and locals alike. From the top, a breathtaking panorama frames beaches, lagoons, and neighborhoods by granite peaks. Sugarloaf rises from the water's edge. The Bondinho cable cars deliver ever-expanding views. At sunset, the skyline glows and the sky turns orange and pink. On beaches like Copacabana and Ipanema, people play, sunbathe, and socialize. Rio's contrasts, modern wealth beside sprawling favelas, are hubs of culture and resilience despite challenges. It's beautiful, chaotic, joyful, and complex, pulsing with relentless energy. A place that embraces you with the same open arms as its famous statue. And when the drums call, the whole nation answers. Once a year, Brazil changes. The whole country seems to stop its regular routine and burst into a huge party of music, colors, and pure happiness. This is Carnival, the biggest and most famous party in the world. It happens in the days before the Christian season of Lent. Carnival is an old tradition, but in Brazil, it has become something truly amazing. It's a time when normal rules are relaxed and the streets belong to everyone. In Rio, elite samba schools work all year for the Samba Drone Parade, an organized, incredible contest. Each school presents a theme with giant floats, thousands of sparkling costumes, and powerful drums and dancers. For participants, it's more than a party. It's pride and cultural expression. In Salvador, trios elétricos roll with bands performing above seas of dancers. In Recife and Olinda, Fast Frevo drives acrobatic umbrella dances. Millions join free blocos, wilder, more open celebrations. Carnival is also family and community. Costumes, barbecues, neighborhood parties. Carnival is the heart of Brazil you can hear, a bold celebration of life. In many countries, football, or soccer, as some call it, is a popular sport. In Brazil, it is a way of life, so deep it's called a religion, uniting over 215 million people. From sandy beaches to narrow alleys and dusty fields to concrete jungles, the game is everywhere. It transcends class, race, and region. The Seleção in yellow and green is immense pride. 5-time world champions, heroes and icons, Pelé, Zico, Romario, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar, embody football arte, creative, fluid, joyful. When Brazil plays, streets empty, shops close, crowds gather, and the national mood rides every goal and heartbreak. But the magic lives in peladas and fierce club rivalries. Flamengo, Fluminense, Corinthians, Palmeiras. With a ball and a little space, you make magic and belong. If football is the pulse of Brazil, then music is its soul, filling homes, streets, and celebrations. Samba, born from Afro-Brazilian communities, is rhythm you can't ignore, the sound of carnival and backyard gatherings. Late 1950s, bossa nova emerges, soft, intimate, sophisticated, jazz harmonies with gentle samba, effortlessly cool. It went global, painting a chic, sun-drenched Brazil. Beyond that, forró, maracatu, axé, and MPB blending traditions with rock and pop, championed by Caetano, Gil, and Elis. Music is storytelling, expressing joy, sorrow, love, and protest, and it's participatory, a social glue. From samba's raw power to bossa's gentle melancholy, Brazil's music opens a window to its heart. Section 8, A Taste of Brazil, the nation's flavorful soul. To truly understand Brazil, you have to taste it. Brazilian cuisine reflects continental scale and diverse cultural history. A comforting, hearty tapestry of indigenous, African, and European influences. Feijoada, rich black bean stew with pork and beef, served with rice, collard greens, orange slices, and farofa. A soulful Saturday ritual. Pão de queijo, cassava and cheese baked into golden puffs, crispy outside, chewy inside, perfect with strong coffee. From Bahia, acarajé, black-eyed pea fritters fried in palm oil, split and filled with spicy shrimp. In the south, churrasco, picanha, sirloin, sausages, even chicken hearts, a carnivore's paradise. Coastal moqueca, fresh fish stew, comfort by the sea. A paradise of fruits, often blended into vibrant juices and bowls. Brazilian food favors bold flavor, fresh ingredients, and sharing, bringing people together and telling the nation's story in every bite. Section 9, People and Heritage, a beautiful human mosaic. The real treasure of Brazil isn't its land or its resources, but its people. Hundreds of native tribes lived here for millennia, Their influence endures in language, food, and stories. Everyday words like abacaxi and mandioca echo the first inhabitants. The Portuguese arrived in the 1500s, triggering vast change. The forced arrival of millions of Africans left a profound, painful, and foundational legacy. African culture is a main building block, heard in samba, felt in candomblé, seen in capoeira, and tasted in Bahia. Later waves from Italy and Germany reshaped towns, cuisine, and culture in the South. São Paulo holds the largest Japanese community outside Japan. Lebanese and Syrian communities enrich food and business life. The result is one of the world's most diverse populations, visible everywhere, in every shade and blend. Religions and rhythms coexist and blend. Brazil embraces plurality. The ideal of equality remains challenged by real inequities, yet creativity and culture flourish. Brazil's people embody a history both painful and beautiful, and always evolving. Section 10. Modern Brazil, the engine of progress and its challenges. Beyond beaches and festivals, Brazil is a major economic power. Megacities like São Paulo, over 22 million, drive finance and culture, a sophisticated industrial base, from airplanes to automobiles. Agriculture is a global powerhouse. Soybeans, coffee, sugar, and meat. Offshore oil reserves strengthen Brazil in global energy. Innovation thrives, especially in fintech, e-commerce, and sustainable tech ecosystems. Universities fuel research advances in medicine, agriculture, and renewable energy. Brazilia's modernist boldness symbolizes national ambition. Yet inequality is deep. Millions lack quality education, healthcare, and sanitation. Urban security concerns persist. Politics can be turbulent with ongoing governance challenges. Balancing development with protecting the Amazon and other treasures is critical and contentious. Despite hurdles, resilience and optimism drive social movements, entrepreneurship, and community initiatives. A nation in motion, striving to meet immense potential while confronting hard truths. Section 11. Conclusion: the ongoing story of a vibrant nation. Our 10-minute journey spanned continental geography to the intimate rhythms of its streets. We've seen Christ's iconic embrace, felt Carnival's energy, and heard a football crowd's roar. We've tasted feijoada and glimpsed the planet-sustaining power of the Amazon. Brazil resists summary, breathtaking beauty and daunting challenges, infectious joy and deep inequalities. Its bosses dance and capoeira's fight, Pantanal's quiet dawn and São Paulo's deafening rush hour. Known for music, coffee, and football legends, but above all for its people's warmth and resilience. At a critical juncture, choices on environment, equity, and democracy will ripple across the globe. Energy to forge the future is everywhere. Tech creators, forest defenders, tradition keepers, and everyday citizens. May this small window spark your curiosity to look beyond headlines and stereotypes. To know Brazil, listen to its music, savor its food, learn its history, and connect with its people. It invites with a smile and leaves a lasting mark. Closing. Hope and forward-looking flag image.